If you need to create high converting customer win-back flows, I've got you covered. So it's going to be different for every single business. However, I'm going to give you a framework to work by. Let's check it out. So directly from your homepage, you're going to go ahead on the left-hand side and you're going to look for flows. And once you go into flows, you can come over to the right-hand side and you can create a flow. Now, there will be many different templates, but on the top right you'll see there's a build your own, and we're going to build a completely new fresh flow. Okay, and this is just to customize the flow because your business is unique to you, so there's no sort of blueprint in doing this. This should be just a guide. So you're going to start out with a trigger. And this trigger is important. You need to have this trigger set up as when someone has placed an order. All right. And there are no real trigger filters. But when somebody has placed an order 0 times since starting this flow, which means they are a previous purchaser or a previous customer, but since this flow, they are going to go and not place any orders, and that's why they're here. The next thing you want to do is you want to wait a time period, and this heavily depends on what kind of business you're doing and what kind of buy cycle or purchase cycle your customer may be in, or your customers in general should be in. So I've set it to 90 days. And then you are going to create, on the left-hand side, there's a profile property update. Okay, and this will allow you to update your profile, your property. So once you have added this in here, you're going to add an email in next. Once you've added the email in, you will set this email to be something along the lines of, "We miss you, please come back." You want something that is just going to grab the attention of the customer. Once you've done that, you're going to wait another time period. I've set it to 1 day, and this goes over a long period of time just because you don't want to bombard your customer's email inbox. So let's do it over 1 day. And then you're going to send another email. And this email is going to say, this is what you've missed. And here you're going to list some of the items that have been trending, maybe some discounts that they've missed out on. And you'll have your email or your campaign added in here. Then you're going to do a conditional split. So this is where it starts to get serious, because at this point, if your customer has not yet made a purchase within this period of time, this is where we are going to start pushing them really hard to try and win them back. So the first thing you want to do is conditional split on the left here, conditional split. And when you open your conditional split, you want to add in here that this customer has made an order greater than a particular amount. Now, if you have products in your store of very large amounts of money, you want to maybe have this number lower. But let's say you have smaller items which are a little bit cheaper in cost, you may want this number a little bit higher. Again, you're going to have to go and have a look at your specific business and see what is going to work for you particularly. But I've had, so this customer will have fulfilled an order greater than 3 times in the time span that the customer's been with you. So once that has happened, you're going to give it a time period again. You're going to do a time delay from the left-hand side. And you can do it 7 days, 3 days, 1 day. It doesn't matter. It really, again, just depends on you and your specific needs. And thereafter, you are going to add in an email here. Now, the people that have made an order greater than this threshold over here, all right, they're going to get, obviously, a bit more discount. You're going to give them more of a nicer looking offer. And the people that have not made greater than this number, you want to give them not as much of a discount, but you do still want to give them something to change their mind and let them come back. All right, once you're done with that, you're going to go and wait 1 day. You can wait 2 days, but at this point you've got to be able to start closing in on your customer. All right, so we're going to make it 1 day. And you see this one over here, you want to make sure that this one over here is, you can make it time sensitive. So you can make it a 48-hour or whatever the case may be, just so that it is a little bit time sensitive. Then you're going to wait a time period. So I've made it 1 day. And here on this email that I've sent to both parties, I have made this 24 hours left. Show them again what discounts they will be getting, what they are eligible for, and you are going to then add a wait 1 day delay. Okay, you can add that in there, and this little arrow over here, you can actually just drag it over. You'll see over here, this is what it will look like. Okay, you can actually just drag it over here so that both of these emails will have 1 time delay. And here, once there is still no action being taken, the profile property will be updated over here. And again, on the left-hand side, there's the profile property update. You're going to go in and you're going to add that in over here. And this will basically just filter out from your list and your segments who is actually not active within your email listing, and you don't have to waste your time or your emails on those people. You'll also start to show better statistics because more of the people that you're emailing will be actually taking action on those emails. I hope this was helpful.